Mike Vrabel just 10 days ago on Good Morning Football said that he is looking to get younger and cheaper at every single position. He said, that's the business of the NFL. That's where I come from. That's the way I'm viewing things. And that was his answer basically to a question about Tom Brady potentially being a Titan. There were rumors that Tom Brady's family were looking into schools in Nashville. There were all these rumors, but instead, this weekend, the only news that broke about the Tennessee Titans and quarterback was that they re-signed Ryan Tannehill to a massive deal, an absolutely massive deal. According to Jeff Darlington, that deal entails, if we could put that up on the screen, we'll wait for it. That deal entails $118 million total, $29.5 million average per year, $62 million full guarantee, $91 million total guarantee for Ryan Tannehill to come back to the Titans for a new 4-year deal. Now, the $62 million full guarantee and $91 million total guarantee gave me some eyebrow-raising thoughts, because in the NFL, you normally see these massive numbers, these overblown numbers, and the players never reach them. They're normally locked up in incentives that are unattainable. Like, hey, if the offense goes from this offense to number one offense, we'll give you $10 million. If you win a Super Bowl, we'll give you this. If you do this, normally it all becomes numbers that are just not attainable. So the $62 million fully guaranteed, I assume that that's just like the first and second year contract there, I assume. And then the $91 million total guarantee, what the hell does that mean?
I have no idea. I was hoping you knew.
Well, Jeff Darlington tweeted that it was a bonus that was in there if he makes it 5 days into the league year and 3 years from now or something like that. But this is very interesting, because how do you consider that a guarantee then? That's not a guarantee. That's an incentive that he is on the roster 5 days after the league year starts, and a couple years from now he'll get the extra money. But nonetheless, Ryan Tannehill did not do what we thought he would do. Ryan Tannehill got a massive deal. I thought he would take a team-friendly deal. I thought he would get a deal down like $15 million, maybe $20 million. $29.5 million per year for the next 4 years is what Ryan Tannehill is getting for the Tennessee Titans. And that is insane, because they still got to sign Derrick Henry, who's inevitably going to get franchise tagged here in the next hour and 52 minutes.
Question to you. Do you think they should have franchised Ryan Tannehill to see if that 8 or 10 games or whatever was just maybe just this hot fluky streak, and maybe give him a season to see if it actually is good again?
The franchise tag would have been $27.9 million. Instead, they're going to only owe him $17.5 next year, I guess, is the way the contract was set up. The first year is only a $17.5 million guarantee, which is $10 million cheaper than what it would be if they franchise tagged him, but they still owe him 60-some million on the back end. So what's going to inevitably happen here is they're going to franchise tag Derrick Henry, everybody's assuming. Running back franchise tag is not as much as the quarterback franchise tag. They're going to be able to set that up, because you got to remember, they had 28 free agents going into it right now. 28 of them, the Tennessee Titans. They make it to the AFC Championship. They're so close. And then they run into that buzzsaw that is the Kansas City Chiefs, who put up 28 points in a quarter or whatever against them. But they had 28 free agents. So right now they have to figure out all those pieces. Ryan Tannehill, obviously a big part of that. They keep him in play. I assume they would have had to play Tom Brady near $25-30 million next year. Only got to pay Tannehill $17.5. Very, very interesting move by the Tennessee Titans.
When they put that deal out there, what are they like? Are they selling it on the $62 million or the $91 million? Like, that's what I don't understand. Like, what was he sold on between those two numbers?
Well, I would assume he was sold on the $62 million, because that's the only one that's actually going to happen, I would assume. That 91 being added as a guarantee, as a total guarantee, it's not a guarantee. It is, he has to be on the team 5 days after the league year starts in a couple years. So that's not a guarantee, but that's the way NFL contracts are, by the way. That's the way they always are. You see these massive numbers get floated out. $118 million deal for Ryan Tannehill. They float that out, right? This is what he's getting. And then once you start diving in, it's like, oh, he's not going to see any of that. $62 million is still a lot of money.
Oh, yeah.
But that's the money that Ryan Tannehill is going to get in the next couple years, and then if he gets cut, nothing else is really owed to him. This is very much a front-loaded contract. By the way, a second-year loaded contract here for Tannehill. Now what do? You keep Derrick Henry around. Old Jack Conklin allegedly going to be the first one signed whenever that 4 o'clock window starts on Wednesday to be a Jet. He's no longer going to be there. Excited to see what the Titans do next.